if you want to know how to turn this into this, stick around and I'll show you how to do it. My name is Anna Price and I'm the person behind Skylark House. I have a blog, and on the blog we talk about refurbishing furniture, doing DIYs, and also selling antique and vintage items. You can visit my website at skylarkhouse.com. So today I want to show you how to take these little simple wooden napkin rings and customize them into something that's more unique. Of course, I'm going to be using mustard seed milk paint. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to gather our paint products together. This month I'm using the color Flow Blue, which is the color on this napkin ring right here too. Actually, let me see if I can give you a better picture of it. It's a really pretty blue color, and this is what it looks like when it's mixed up. I used a 1/4 cup of powdered milk paint, which is this here, and I used a 1/4 cup of warm water. I added about 4 drops of Milk Mix Easy, and I added, I don't know, a couple tablespoons of milk grip, which is a bonding agent. This just helps to ensure that the paint sticks to the wood. And then I mixed it all together. Then the next step is to prep your wooden napkin rings, right? So what you want to do is you want to try to remove the shine that's on them. If you compare these two, can you see how this one is dull and this one is still finished? So I just used 120 grit sandpaper. I just used a sanding disc. And I actually held the sanding disc down and just rubbed the edges of the napkin ring on the sanding disc. And then you want to do the same thing on the interior, right? Because you want to sand the interior of the napkin ring as well, right? So I already did this, and I'm going to show you now how to go ahead and paint this. And just for your own benefit, it's good to do these in sets of like 4 to 8. They make great gifts for people, so it's nice just to have, either a set of 4, maybe 6 or 8, just like you would a set of plates. All right. So since our milk paint is mixed up, we are good to go. Let's put this over here. And I'm just using like a very basic craft paintbrush, nothing fancy at all. The great thing about milk paint is it's all natural and non-toxic. It's made with 4 ingredients, and the dye is plant-based, so there's nothing there's nothing synthetic in the paint at all. It's also made in the USA, which is fabulous too. So that helps to guarantee that when you order your milk paint products, they're going to arrive on time. And speaking of which, there will be a link to all of these products in the description. If you use the code SLH10OFF, you can get 10% off of your order. So as you can see, I'm painting the interior of the napkin ring as well. Right? And you're probably going to need to put 2 coats of paint on. If you're using a lighter color, you might need to do 3 coats. So I just made sure it's, fully coated. And then I set it aside to dry, right? Wipe my hands off here. And when it dries, it will look like this. So you can see that the interior is painted as well as the exterior. Then to seal it, I just used a little bit of milk wax. This is what the product looks like. And you don't need a lot. I just grabbed a little rag and kind of dipped it in, and you can just kind of very quickly apply it to the exterior of the napkin ring. Same thing for the inside. Just go ahead and rub it in there. It won't take very long. It won't take a lot of wax. Okay, that just kind of helps to seal everything. Set that aside. All right, and now we're ready for the fun part. Now we're going to take our hot glue gun and we are going to use some pressed daisies. And you can get these at any craft store, you can get them online. The key is you want them to be pressed because they have to be flat. That's the key to it. So I have these ones already set aside, and I'm just going to show you how I did this. So I just put a dollop, can you see what I'm doing? Yep. A dollop of glue in the center. And you take up your daisy, very carefully apply it. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Now for these particular napkin rings, I did 3 daisies in a row. You can do one, you can do daisies all the way around, you can do whatever you want. I just felt like 3 daisies on the front, to me, just looked like the right balance. So put another dot there, grab another daisy. We'll flip it around. Okay, there you have it. So I want to give you a variation on this theme too. You can also attach these little fern fronds to them. So these are some napkin rings that I painted. Same thing. They're wooden. I sanded them and I painted them in Farmhouse white. Miss Mustard Seed Milk Paint. Miss Mustard Seed Milk Paint. Farmhouse white is the color. And then I simply took some artificial ferns. I'll show you what these are used. You can get these bunches like this. And then all you need to do is just take the tip of this and use your wire cutters and you can clip off the very end. And that's what I used. I'll show you again. Try to show you closer. To attach to these napkin rings. I want to show you how they look all together. So this is what they look like collectively, right? And then the same for the daisies. Let me show you how these look. These are how these look all together. Okay? So if you want more step-by-step instructions, stop by the Miss Mustard Seed Milk Paint blog next Friday. There will be a more detailed post with step-by-step instructions and links to things if you want to know how to do this project. I want to thank Miss Mustard Seed Milk Paint for giving me the opportunity to share this with you guys today. I hope you're having a fabulous summer, and I will see you soon. It says it's starting.